Are you going to get off the line?
He's being asked. Yes. Nothing wrong with the bike. No. I just thought I'd try a third gear start just to see how it got away. Alright, so Simon puts his visor down. Big man, Chris Shrek to his friends, says watch the lights. The lights are on, the lights are off, and away we go. Oh, Simon doesn't make a great start, unfortunately. Goes to grab, but it didn't kind of hook up very nicely, so Lockie and Vinzel have moved into the lead straight away from that second on the grid. So Simon's going to try and go around the outside at the first corner and can't quite make it there as they disappear out of their sight for the first time round.
Watching further down the order there, number 13 of Mark Hegarty, and I assume that's Jack Napton in the chair with him. They're trying to filter their way through and got a little bit loose on the brakes as they went in towards Richie, but they've got it under control and they've made up a couple of positions already. But keep your eyes on that purple, yellow and white, number 13 of Mark Hegarty. He'll be trying to fight his way through the pack, there's no doubt about it, as they go around Palmer's. And that is the number 11 of that's the Simon Gilbert and Cameron Winfield, who do lead the way.
His brother Sean is often seen in a similar kind of colours, isn't he?
Yes, certainly. It might be another rider who I saw last weekend in Scarborough. That was on the sports on the Formula 2, but he looks good on the Formula 1 here this weekend, doesn't he?
Certainly does. Yeah, doing a great job. He's one of those names in Sidecar racing. He's been in the Sidecar fraternity for quite a number of years. Now we barely get a glimpse of them because they're so tucked down under the armco as they go down there. What do we call this straight? The bend straight, the river straight? You'll see yourself in that hill. You apologise for the problem earlier, but actually that ability of running downstairs and going over to near us. So who was it taking us back? It was Craig Jarman. Oh, okay, thank you very much indeed, Craig, for letting us know that we were absolutely happy to help.
So they're already coming down the front straight, and that's that speed note of the triple cylinder machine of number 11, that's Simon Gilbert and Cameron Winfield who lead the way over the number 19 of Lockie and Vinzel. And then it is Brian Ilaria in outfit number 8 with Josh Saunders in the chair with him. That's the top 3. Then it's McCain and Oldroyd in 4th, Moss and Windus in 5th position, Mainborough and Rutland, Mark Hegarty and Jack Napton in 7th position. Then it's the 5th pairing in 8th, Gary and Nick Fairhurst in 9th for outfit number 9, 2 through 6 of Thomas and James Stringer round out the top 10 and of Heston and Webb with the number 19 of Pete Edwards still coming across the line now. So at the end of lap number 1, it's a 3-second advantage for Gilbert and Winfield on the triple cylinder outfit to go towards Agassiz on the second lap, but 3 seconds over Lockie and Vinzel, who are the first of the Formula 2 outfit out there on circuit. They are only 1.4 seconds ahead of Brian Ilaria and Josh Saunders for the Formula 2 in-class lead. So they're through the left-hander at Hamilton's on their way towards Oggies. Of course, Oggies leads them very nicely into Williams, and then it is down the Bentley straight. And you can see that the number 8 outfit, Brian Ilaria, really pushing on as they went in towards Oggies. A little bit wide there, but let's try and recover that momentum as they go through Williams and down the back straight. Not too close to make use of the slipstream, but still they'll be able to carry that momentum all the way through the left-hander at Russell and then Nelson. They go first with I've just got Bainborough and Rutland outfit, and that will be only for overall position. He's up to 3rd in the F1s. There's Gilbert and Winfield come across the line with a 2:06.873. Lockie and Vinzel now 6 seconds behind, but they've got Ilaria and Saunders out, and of course they're in the battle for lead in the F2 as well. And they're only separated by 3/4 of a second. A little bit of a gap for the next F2 comes across the line. That's the McCain and Oldroyd outfit, and sure enough, Hegarty and Napton do make up another couple of places there as they go past on the Bainborough Rutland outfit, also the Smith outfit. Unfortunately, Moss and Windus don't look like they've come across the line there, Bradley, so we might have lost them somewhere. I'll try and keep an eye on it, whether it's a timing glitch or not, we'll certainly have a look.
Unfortunately, Capacity quite low speed, it's very hard to keep in touch with everybody, but yeah, We've got the little faulty thing next to it coming to the pits maybe.
Pits there for number 38 of Charlie Moss and Leo Windus. For them at the end of
very frustrating because obviously everyone puts a lot into their racing. These outfits are real maintenance monsters as well. Something goes wrong, there's so many little stupid things to go right or wrong. So Gilbert will continue to lead the way as the outfits make their way down the back straight towards the Brundle Nelson section there. Out of there, through the bomb hole they'll go, and then round the trying Quorum's outfit as the passenger tucked in as tight as possibly can. So, the track. Let's quick look at the lap records as well for these girls and boys. One of those things which we don't see a lot of variety in. That is largely because of the remarkable efforts many years ago.
Cameron Winfield come across the line to complete lap number 3. So they are on the penultimate lap now in this 5-lap race. So he's on his way around Richard, but it is still the number 14 of Rocky and Bindle, who had a 7/10 of a second advantage over Ilaria and Saunders, but that has come down quite dramatically to 0.3 as they have a look in towards Richards. We'll keep an eye on them as they go up to Wilson's, of course, formerly named Montreal, but now named after Justin Wilson, of course. So that's a right hand 180-degree hairpin almost at the top end of the circuit. That's where the battle in the lead of the Formula 2 is currently, so dropping down now towards Harvard, and we'll get a good look as to who is doing the business in the Formula 2s very, very shortly when they're back into our sights. Across the line, it was the number 14, but this time around, leading the way in the Formula 2s, it is Brian Ilaria and Josh Saunders who have the advantage, and they made that at turn 1 up there at Richards with a move at the inside, which I suspect caught Rocky and Binzel a little bit off guard. So they're now doing the chasing and the chase on this penultimate lap. This will give them a good idea as to where they may be a little bit stronger compared to the number 8 of Brian Ilaria and Josh Saunders, and they can just keep that in their pocket and go on to the final lap, which will be the following lap from this one as Wes Petman comes across the line. And that is almost the actual best for it. 234, second of 232, so very close to it. Very consistent for Wes Petman. With your race leader of Simon Gilbert and Cameron Winfield heading around the bomb hole and the back of the lap.
Yep, he's going to be getting the last lap flag, so he's pretty much hit the cruise control. He's going to come across the line, probably 10-second lead. We'll wait and see. On the back straight, that will make his life a lot easier. Maybe she'll get away with the race without being lapped, to be fair, because she's doing a reasonable amount of laps. So that's pretty much it. The cruise control button there, that's about 3 seconds slower than the absolute time in this particular race. You're right about that battle behind though. Ilaria and Saunders have come through. They're not just challenging Rocky and Binzel, they've gone past. So that is the lead in the F2. So Brian Ilaria and let's see, Josh Saunders. There we go. Thank you very much indeed, mate. Yeah, ahead of Rocky and Binzel there. Hegarty and Napton have lost the place there as well. That's only an overall turn. Thank you. Good spot, mate.
So he'll be well out of the way and go towards.
Well, he's pulled off in the first corner. I'll tell you what the problem is with pulling off, particularly the sidecar in these conditions. It's reasonably green up there. But I've seen it before, mate, where the heat from the engine, which of course is in the belly pan, catches on the grass. And unfortunately, we've had some issues over here. So hopefully, we won't see any of that sort of thing. So it's very annoying. After they obviously had problems in qualifying this morning, to all of a sudden find themselves in the pile of DNF. No such problems for our leaders though, Gilbert and Winfield. Head in the shed looking for another couple of gold medals there, and Simon Gilbert must have not just a mess full of them, but a spare bedroom full of them been doing this for, I said before, over 34, 35 years or something now. He's raced successfully in British and European championships. One of the great swords of the ride built chassis as well, beautifully built there just near Donington. Doing an amazing job as well. Gilbert Winfield.
Battle of Formula 2, and that looks like a Lowry and Saunders advantage, but somebody cruising as they go around the bottom there. I'm not sure if there's an issue with one of the two outfits that was fighting for that second position, but we'll get confirmation very shortly, so I can see that taking all wide of number 8, that's Ronald Lowry and Josh Saunders.
Hegarty and Natson have a triple timing lead over the back there. Oh yeah, that's it, sorry, I'm looking. Yeah, no, sorry, John.
Who made the retirement up there towards the bomb hole before Horror, which is a great shame indeed.
There's Lockie and Binsel over the line. It gets very confusing with these outfits, that's for sure.
Yeah, there you go, 2 minute 19.2.
Yeah, that's definitely a 9 second slow, but yeah, he's made it to the line anyway. McCain and Oldroyd come across the line to be third of the F2s and fourth overall. So Hegarty and Napton are going to obviously drop down the order as they pause the combat on the side of the track there. Then it's the Smith family outfit coming across the line in 6th place, second of the F1 outfits. Then we've got Stringer and Stringer, Fairhurst and Fairhurst, who make it across the line. And I think we'll have Pepper and Webb, Peach and Edwards finish the race, so we're going to have to send out the recovery truck there for the Hegarty and Napton outfit. But